This is Angie at Gardenside Cottage, and happy August. It's August 1st, and this is the time of year where I start to get a little sad as we know things start to wind down. I mean, not really, but we know it's coming, I think, because August and September are still growing time, and maybe we just get a little more fatigued by it. I don't know, but it's still beautiful, and I'm going to embrace it, even though there's still a lot of work to do, deadheading. The leaves fall from the trees more. I mean, it's pre-fall stuff, but still, I don't know, just stuff to do. And that's okay, because that's what keeps me active. Like here we see, oh, sorry, that's a twig, but the poor resurrection lilies are done and they need to be cut, which that's a quick, easy job. I don't mind those kind of jobs. I forget what that is. I think a porcelain vine, it needs trimmed. Finally, I am happy to report I do have some marigolds. I don't know what the story is, why it took so long for it to pop, but it did. I mean, I know it needs sun, but even the tag said part sun. Although we have had really, really intense sun this last week, and I think we had missed that, having such a kind of overcast June and July. So yeah, that's good. That is good. All right, I am here today to share some ways to help keep your August happy. And one thing I did, and this is for the future, I have all my tags, and I know I struggle with knowing what I plant. So I saved the tags, and I have more I gotta dig up. I put them somewhere, but I put them on a key ring, and that way, when somebody asks me or I want to know, I can come and here it is, the names. If I can just remember what plant it is, I'll be good. But I have more to put in here. I did an annual. I took all my annuals and put them on a key ring, just because I try to winter annuals over, and they may not look pretty, but they usually come out of it. Like this one. This was wintered in the greenhouse, and I need to deadhead, and I'm just gonna say that because it's there. So, but I do winter things over happily, so I might need to keep some of my annual tags. And then my coleus, which was very eaten, I had in the greenhouse, thinking it was safe there, but I want to show you something. This was in the greenhouse because I thought it was safe in there. And look, I wasn't sure what to do with these. I have a couple planted because I want them for fall. Like there's one in that. Oh, sorry about the spider webs. Oh, my stars. Here, this I learned from Shrek. Let's get this. If you watch Shrek, I'm sorry. You just take a stick and make like a whirly twirly thing, and there you go. Now I can have a little thing he made for Fiona, but that helps me clean up my spider webs. Anyway, flowering kale, that is getting eaten. Ugh. Okay, I'm supposed to be positive and helping us with August challenges. So, I told you I bought a malathion, but I'm scared of it. So, I found this Organicide. I had a neighbor who retired from gardening in a sense because they sold their big house and her big garden, and she just gave this to me, and I never really investigated it, but I feel better about it. It seems to be more friendly to the environment, and it also has a fungicide for rust, powdery mildew, which are problems I am seeing in my garden now. Okay, I had to cut stuff back. I always get rust up front, and then we have this ravaging of, is that the word I want? Anyway, destruction of things. So I'm gonna mix this up. All I have is a spray bottle, so I might be tired of spraying. I need to get a bigger sprayer. Well, we just bought one, but my husband needed it because we treat weeds with vinegar, salt, and Dawn, and that's his job. But he needed the sprayer for that because the old one died. So I'm without a sprayer, but that's okay. I will get to it. I will use that as long as I can, see if it makes a difference. I'm thinking that might be an ant that did that. The work of the ants, my constant battle. And I have tried to treat them with my little tarot, but that didn't, I think it helped, but it didn't really eliminate my problem. And then another thing I'm gonna try to do this August is I have this old little garden cart, and forgive me, it's stained and battered, but I need to load this up every day and get it ready for what I'm planning, because I go back and forth and I have my stuff. I don't mind the back and forth. I mean, that's good exercise, but what I don't like is when I have stuff, you know, strewn out, spread out all over the entire yard, and it's just takes too long to pick it up. So I have a bin for clippings in here, a knee pad, because I need to do some deadheading on the ground. And then I have my tools. Here is a trash receptacle, and here is one of these tarots. Sorry, I was trying to make things look better. That is, well, it's clogged anyway, and I'm gonna get rid of it. So I need a receptacle for them. So that's trash. Then I have a little broom to clean up mess, and then these are clips to clip up anything I need to do. And a rake down below. And that's about it. I need a drink, of course. You have to have your beverage. And then I will be able to work out today. Sorry, that wasn't very interesting. Until it gets too hot. So anyway, those are some of the things I'm thinking and doing as we face August. And I already told you about this. You know, I was thinking about that ghosty Halloween with white pumpkins and things, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that. We'll see. And here's, I call this the pottery graveyard. Whenever I break a pot, or my husband breaks a pot, I put some of the pieces there just to remember them. We had a casualty. Something died in the corner because my husband kept stepping on it when he mows. So I need to find maybe nothing should go there actually, right? Because of that issue. This new Corabelle I really like. I think it's a neat specimen. I saved the tag, but I think it's called Caramel, because it kind of has a yellowy caramel color and the backs are red. So I'm hoping it likes it here. My old fountain there. The pot is so old, but I like that look. I don't mind that it is, well, okay, maybe I would like it cleaner, but it's okay. Trying to be positive. Oh, down there's a pretty purple bellflower. It had several blooms earlier, but I think we're kind of dwindling down. I don't know how many more I'll get, but I fertilized this week with just Miracle-Gro, and hopefully that will help it. As I survey, I see things that need done, and so I will be getting to that in a second. And I did cut my willow. That's one good thing about making videos, is you get embarrassed about your stuff and try to improve it. I did cut it, and I kept thinking, what is my problem? Why won't I cut those? And then I realized that when I was a kid, there was a willow on our block, and the lady didn't she didn't cut it, and we would go underneath it, and having those big long whips, if you will, hang around you. I guess maybe that's the kid in me that likes that. One year my husband went across and he cut him just straight as could be, and I told him I didn't like that. That's too manicured, and it's not, to me, the nature of a willow. It needs to kind of hang freely. So I am still going to cut a little more, but not straight. There'll be long and shorts. I think that's an important thing. And it did lose a chunk in the middle, and this one limb was so saggy. I can't believe it. And it's good that I cut some of the weight off, I think, as it continues to kind of find its way back up. And a lot of sun has helped. We did have a brace on it, and anyway, so much better than it was. But that way we don't have to get hit as we walk through the garden, and it won't be in my camera too awful much, a little. So that's it. I'm gonna try that Organocide and see if I notice a difference. This corner up here with the roses and the bishop's weed, that's where I get hit with rust. So yeah, I'm gonna really hit that there. So thanks for stopping by and listen to me ramble as I look at this garden in August. And if you would consider subscribing, I would love that, to have you here at the garden side. Also, if you give me a thumbs up, that helps. I need to start seeing how I'm doing more and trying to, do things to please the audience more. And I hope you enjoyed. Have a glorious day. Thanks for stopping by. Bye now. Oh, Lily made it. She wasn't here, but there she is. All right. Bye now.